Is it too late for PS4 mods? This is going to be my final video on the Fallout 4 PS4 mods subject until we get some substantial release date. So if you're frustrated or sick of hearing about this, I promise it's the last one. So I'm recording this on August 22nd. At this point, Fallout 4 has been out for 10 months and we still have no PS4 mods despite them being advertised with the game prior to release. I'm sure a lot of people bought the game anticipating mods and yet they still don't have them. But is it too late? Has the ship sailed? On Xbox One, we're already starting to see a decline in the release of mods. I made a video earlier this week talking about why this might be, and basically it's a mix of reasons. One of the major ones being that Bethesda's system for releasing mods is actually horrible. This pushed a lot of mod authors away, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Fortunately, a lot of mod authors did release mods for PS4. Back when we thought they were coming out in June or even July, people were releasing mods for Xbox One and PS4 at the same time because it's relatively simple. We've actually seen that stop. Not altogether, but it's much more rare now. Frankly, it's even rare to see a mod released on PC and Xbox One at the same time. So PS4 users, you won't have nearly as big of a backlog of mods to catch up on. Some of the major ones are there, but a lot of the major ones aren't there. So why do I question if it's too late? Of course, when they're actually released, if they're actually released, I'm sure a lot of mod authors will jump and instantly release their mods on PS4. But I think the reality we have to face now is a lot won't. A lot of mod authors have made mods, finished mods, and are moving on. There are a lot of good mods out there for Fallout 4 right now in the year of modding it's had that PS4 users will just never see because the mod authors have no interest in that anymore. That's my big concern here. Skyrim Remastered comes out in about 2 months from right now. The latest update we have on PS4 mods is that it's in the evaluation process. We have no estimates on how long this process will last or when it'll be over. What we do know is the process did start about August 1st because the last update we got prior to this one also said they're in evaluation process, and before that it also said we're in evaluation process. So this process has been going on for about a month now. I don't really know what an evaluation process is, but that's what they're calling it, so that's what I'm going to call it. So let's say the process ends tomorrow. Then what happens? Well, we're going to enter into a beta. So the beta stage for mods did happen on Xbox One and on PC. I wouldn't anticipate, I am almost 100% sure we are going to have a beta, especially with all these security concerns Sony has raised. For PC and for Xbox One, the beta did last about a week. So that would put us in the first week of September. We now have a month and 3 weeks until Skyrim gets released. This would also be the second week of school for many high school kids and the third or fourth week for many college kids. A lot of mod authors are young kids. They want to get into the coding scene or the game design scene, so they make mods for games. Obviously, they're not going to have as many mods being released during this time, and more importantly, we're not going to have as many simple mods. What normally happens at this point is a lot of people will start developing those big bad mods for Fallout 4. We saw this with Skyrim and we saw this with Fallout New Vegas. You won't see these on consoles for two reasons. One, you have the size restrictions, and two, because they don't have the Fallout 4 script extender. So that cuts out all those mods. So now what's left is whoever does have enough free time to make mods and whoever is still supporting Bethesda, which a lot of people aren't at this point. And then of course on top of that, you have to have those people that aren't going to be switching to Skyrim right away. So if the mod author falls into that category, you'll probably see some of his mods on PS4. But if he falls into any of the other categories, I wouldn't get too excited. All in all, if I was a console user, I would get excited for Skyrim Remastered or Skyrim Special Edition, whatever you want to call it. I anticipate that'll have mods on release. If I'm wrong, then I'll be really pissed at Bethesda because that would be very stupid. But if I'm right, then just start building hype for that. Honestly, I would just abandon hope as a PS4 user for mods, which is morbid and kind of sad to say, but I think it's the most realistic answer. As always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't piss too many people off, but with that, I hope to see you all next time. Later.